welcome to another GammaCast. What have I got for you today? Because obviously no comics came in last week due to delays of snow in the US. Hopefully this week we've got a double shipment coming in, as long as no snow gets involved, I guess. I'd blame Elsa from Frozen personally. I think she's out there being a pain in the butt. Alright, let's kick into some suggestions here. So what I sort of just went and picked out was stuff that sort of I think you should read, ready for DisneyPlus and all that stuff is what I've kind of been looking at. Because WandaVision's been absolutely killing it, absolutely loving the show. Now I know eventually Moon Knight's getting his own show. I really enjoyed this story here. This is the Crazy Runs in the Family, part 1. It's really good. It's $31.50. A lot of fun, all about Moon Knight fighting basically a sun god. Very much a Ra type character. I don't want to give away anything too crazy about it, but this could possibly be another area that they go down with him fighting some more other crazy people, I guess. We all know that Moon Knight's got multiple personality disorder plus 1,000 other things. You never know if he's actually doing what he's saying he's doing, and you don't know if he's who he thinks he is half the time. So this is definitely a great read, worth jumping onto, ready for getting your Moon Knight knowledge for when that drops. I started watching with DisneyPlus dropping Star. I started watching Hellstrom. I think the first 2 episodes are up and that's it at the moment, but I watched them. Absolutely brilliant. I really, really liked it so far. So we've got Hellstrom, Prince of Lies. That one is $43.75. It's the son of Satan is back and there's hell to pay. Yeah, this is cool. You'll see characters like Doctor Strange, the Gargoyle, Devil Hunter, and a bunch more in this as well. Yeah, I've enjoyed the show so far, so that's why I'm suggesting it. It just seems fun. Watch the show. Tell me what you think. They're characters that even I don't know a heap about. I know like this much about them, so it's really fun to discover characters within a universe that I still know probably more than I probably should, I guess. Now with obviously WandaVision, I think it's got 1 episode left, maybe 2. I'm not sure. I can't remember what we're up to. There's so many things getting ready for the Winter Soldier and Falcon show, which looks pretty cool. So I'm going to suggest Fallen Sun straight away. Good way to start. Steve Rogers has died. This is where he didn't die in the movies. He went and lived his life, but this is a great starting point to see how then it goes into where the Shield goes. You've also got Bucky Barnes, the Winter Soldier. That's a fantastic one. This one's $17.99 and this one's $21.99. This is basically, the tragic life of Bucky Barnes. It's very interesting. I don't want to give anything away again. I just think these are all great ideas to read. You got Bucky Barnes, Winter Soldier once again there. This one is the Second Chances. Having survived death. So this one is basically, you read this, then you read this. This one's $27.99. So yeah, it's pretty cool. And then of course Falcon and the Winter Soldier, which is a pretty obvious, something to get with them teaming up. There's Cap on the back too. So that's worth looking at. And one more, Winter Soldier, and this one's also got a bit of the Widow in it, and the film obviously coming out soon. Definitely worth jumping onto that. And my final suggestion for all this Disney stuff is Loki, the Agent of Asgard, the complete collection. This is a pretty big book. It's $70. There's a lot in here. It's got 1 to 17 of Agent of Asgard. It's got a bunch of the original Sin stuff in here, and the all new Marvel Now .1, which has Loki stuff related into it. This shows a lot of the Loki transformations, I guess. You see him as a lot of different characters. It's very cool. Loki doing his normal mischievous things, plus also kind of teaming up to be a good guy. Sorry about the bangs and crashes. There's a guy deciding to broom the windows while I do this. Classic stitch up. Alright, so that's everything I have for the Disney Plus stuff. That's everything that I wanted to sort of show. I thought they were all a bunch of great things to read. There's plenty of WandaVision stuff around, but you've probably heard everyone talk about that 1,000 times, and everyone's probably suggested different reads. If you want to know more reads for WandaVision, hit me up. I'm happy to help. Happy to suggest some stuff. Now let's take a quick left turn. We've got the New Depths of Terror, The Straits, #1. It's 100% Australian. This is the giant size first issue Ghost Ship. Looks cool. I know a lot of people have been talking about Aussie collectors and Aussie buying and purchasing lately, so thought I'd give this one a shout out. It's $24.99. Yeah, it looks cool. I love the cover art on it. It looks really awesome. Classic sort of terror book there. Looks like the old school vibes. So that's, yeah, if you want to support some 100% Australian comic book work, there's a good one to jump on for you horror fans. All right, on the key wall, I've got a couple of new things up there. There's a heap of Flash, some other stuff, but you know, I'm going to tell you to come in and look. I'm only going to show you 2 books today. There's the Flash number 149 for $70, which is really cool. And there's also the Flash number 161 for $60. Both fantastic books, great covers. They'll be on the key wall. And finally, I managed to get one more. Look at that. I got a Batman again, the Dark Knight's Metal one with the double axes. Yeah, I went through a bunch of boxes and somehow this guy had been buried in something. So he'll be on the wall for about, I think it's $45, I think. So don't, take that as gospel. But yeah, $40, $45, something like that. It'll be on the wall above the keys with all the other DC Multiverse stuff. But yeah, quick reminder, double shipment coming in this week, and that's for both companies. In other words, Diamond will send 2, Luna will send 2, so double DC, double Marvel, I believe. Everything's coming out this week, so as it arrives, it'll go onto the shelves. Any changes in that, we'll let you know. Once again, thank you for liking, subscribing, and following, and all that jazz. I've talked about a lot of these things, more so probably on Comic Thoughts with WandaVision and that, so check out those. There's plenty of videos coming up and more in the works. I don't know if I've got anything else. Make sure you bag and board everything. If you need that kind of stuff, hit us up what you're chasing. Make sure you get some of those BCW plastic boxes. They're fantastic. Got them here. And there's a heap of pops up there, super cheap, so hit us up. All right, Gamma off.